What are you eating?
Chips.
Right. Are we ready?
Yeah, I think so.
As we'll ever be.
Go.
What's up?
Hi.
This is the last show of the year.
Hello. All right. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Across the Pond. I am your host. I did it for Anthony. I am joined by my two lovely co-hosts, #Do It for Anthony and the Beardless Ramella. How we doing? How's everybody been since the last show?
Doing good. But I think it's very important for everyone in chat to please help us all wish Jedi a very happy birthday.
Oh, you suck. It's gonna do it.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday. We're gonna shout it out loud and celebrate today.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
I see the real Anthony Ramella is in chat, and he is laughing his fucking ass off, which I think is hilarious because this is payback for that video that he did of me a couple years ago. This is just a little skosh of what I've got. I love it.
We got more happy birthdays in from Mike Kirk. It's good to see you back, mate.
Welcome back, Mike. It's good to see you, bud.
Yeah.
Quite lame. Yeah. you gotta kind of expect that now, Steve.
But yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm here, and Duchess, just because you're here, I'm gonna just continue to say this hashtag yeah. So, anybody get anything new lately? I know I got a couple of things. One,
Let's see what you got. I want to see what you got.
out in the living room.
Oh.
But I ended up picking up some of Homeboy's new liquid vape heads. It's a sour apple. It tastes just like the Jolly Rancher, the sour apple Jolly Rancher. It's pretty freaking good.
That sounds really good.
The other juice I got was the cake batter. It's a raspberry cake batter.
Ooh, fancy. Anything else? Must have got some more bits.
No, I don't think so. I haven't been buying much vape shit lately because, I've been on the pods. But I saw that Dwayne was doing the sale for after Christmas and whatnot. So I picked up the vape heads and the other one there, the baked. This is good. This is real good. The cake batter is amazing with coffee.
That does sound good.
Angela?
Okay, I'm really excited about this. So I have this little thing every Saturday. I go around to all of my plants and I have named them. This is a thing. Anytime we bring a new plant baby into the house, I name it. My daughter decided that my Filipino money tree's name is Kevin from HR because it's Kevin from HR. So that's one. And then I have a big monstera named Charlie, non-binary Charlie. And we have Flotsam and Jetsam because they match. Somebody was throwing away some succulents at work. And I'm like, no, dude, it's plants. Got to bring them home. They're huge. And for my birthday, my mother-in-law brought me a huge snake plant. I mean, it is like this tall. It's like 4 feet tall. I named her Medusa because snakes.
Ooh.
So for
Ah.
Christmas, so every Saturday I run around and I water the plants and I talk to them and we have good plant time. Nicholas got me my
Oh, there you
Plants
go.
Mama mug, and I'm enjoying some coffee out of it tonight because it's New Year's Eve.
And I'm waiting for the.
That's a big fuck off mug.
No, it's a tiny mug actually.
It looks about normal size.
No,
That mug, obviously, I cannot use, and it is currently being used for bits of wire on my build table because it's not. I've tried drinking out of it; it's too big. T can't even lift it up when it's full, so it's resorted to being used as a bit of a just for my coils. So at least it's getting used. But it's nice looking at it. I don't like looking at my face every day, but it's bad enough when I have to look in the mirror. But now I've got to look at it on the table, so.
I only have to look at it every once in a while when I open the cupboard and decide I want to pour something into it. So
okay, so I know you guys will like Josh. You'll probably halfway appreciate this. So
Halfway?
Besame has a collection out that's another thing I got, but I didn't bring all of it sitting here at my desk with me. They have a Disney villains collection, and I heart villains hard. So it's literally the exact color palette that they lifted from Maleficent's lips, the queen from Snow White, Ursula, like, and manufactured those exact like Pantones in makeup. They even have like the Ariel, villain necklace that she wore. That's a powder. And I'm like, this is sick. So I got a lot of that too. So I'm having fun playing in my makeup.
You're gonna get the headdress to go with it as well.
Look, if they made it, I probably would.
Should do that for the first show back.
Maybe I will.
23 more days. 23 more days and we go home.
Oh,
Can't wait.
What?
Disney.
Oh, you fucking threw me then. Oh, you are. Oh, but anything else new, Angela?
No, that's pretty much it. What you got, beardless?
I'm trying a little bit, but I'm going to give up soon.
Little fuzz.
I keep saying I'm going to give up, but the bum fluff keeps coming back. New for me, new camera, so you can see even more of my ugly mug. A shitload of wire.
Like got a bit of a zit going on the bridge of your nose.
Yeah, I know. At least you can't see the Lego damage that done to me. You can see a little bit of it. I got hit in the eye with a Lego. Yeah, got a new camera, shitloads of wire to connect it. Got new lights. Just spent a shit ton of money on wire. What else? I think that's about it. I haven't really bought. Oh, I got shitloads of pants. New loads of pants and socks for Crimbo, which was nice.
You know you're getting old when you enjoy socks and underwear for Christmas.
I don't know who I was
Hell
talking
yeah.
to earlier on, but when I was a kid, I hated getting pants and socks. Now, that's all I want.
Yep.
Well, it's like as a kid, you hate taking a nap, but here we are, and we're living the #tactical nap life.
I did have a tactical nap earlier on.
I know you did.
It was rather nice.
Yeah.
I got woken up to Cocoa Melon though, which was not fun. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Cocoa Melon. I thought it would ease off. It's getting worse.
Speaking of shit cartoons, did you see that they've remade Caillou? Yeah.
So I know of Caillou. I never really watched Caillou because I was too old for it, but I do know who he is, but that's kind of cringy.
Yeah.
They just remake everything and it's shit. They remade Postman Pat and now he's got a fucking helicopter. It's like Postman Pat don't need a helicopter. For special
the Royal
delivery.
Mail doesn't have any helicopters. What the fuck?
Well, the Royal Mail can't even fucking deliver letters properly at the moment, so let alone fucking use a helicopter. Mate, that Royal Mail is ruining me massively. They have lost so many of my parcels. I'm not even joking. But it's like the annoying thing is you check it and it goes lost in transit. So you call and go, right, I need to obviously get a refund on it. As I do it through the business, I should get 100% of the price of the product because that's what it's insured for. And the price of shipping. They're like, oh no, we can only offer you 50% of the shipping price. No. So I've been arguing with them, and then I filled out a form and it was like, you hear back for us for anything up to 6 months. And I was like,
Kind of
okay.
sounds like the USPS.
Getting worse. But I'm tempted just to hire people just to drive them around for me. I'll start my own little postal service. Get a little moped, or like a little, what they call the old Italian ones.
Little Vespa
Vespa.
Pony
Vespa
Express.
coils.
Yeah. The only other new thing is my garage decided to not work properly and not keep out water at all anymore. So I am now an indoor dog. I am now building inside. So my lovely wife let me had a corner of the living room, which took 2 days to get everything in.
Oh God.
I had to move in a 10-foot oak table on my own. I thought I had a hernia and I nearly shit myself because it was that heavy. But yeah, so I may rename the company Cozy Coils because it was quite nice this morning. I was nice and cozy, building coils in my pants while it was raining and cold outside. So yeah, I'm moving up in the world. I'm
You
now allowed in
are.
the house. I'm now allowed in the house. So I am now a house dog now. So I am fully trained.
That's good.
I
You're
will not shit
housebroken?
on the floor. Yeah, I'm housebroken. I will not shit on the floor, I promise. But yeah, no, my garage just decided to not hold out water. I'm sitting
Oh,
there and it's
wow.
like dripping in like 8 or 9 different places. But it's not just like a blip, blip. This is like a full on. So I had to throw away about 50 pairs of coils because I have them sitting in jars, and the jar was full of like rainwater, but like bits of moss in it. So they've all gone in the bin, and had to start from scratch again. But it is what it is. Fun times. But yeah, and we're nearly at New Year's, so let's see what 2023 brings us.
Well,
Come in
2023 is
here.
going to
Nice
bring
and
us-
quiet. Don't touch anything. Like, let's tiptoe, please. Please. Yeah. Inside voice.
But
What do they say? In like a lamb, out like a lion.
That's March.
Whatever. If you bring your attention to the part of the chat there, folks, I've dropped a link to what is going to be the new home of Across the Pond. We will have a whole new channel dedicated directly to this show. We'll no longer be under the guise of this fucking Belland over here. Because he likes to say, hey, fuck YouTube, and show links and everything else on his regular shows, and we don't feel like getting some strikes over here. So
yeah, it was an executive decision by all of us. I play it a bit too fast and loose, and there's obviously this is not a vaping show. This is what would you call it? A lifestyle show?
We're just friends, hanging out with our friends, hanging out with our friends in chat. Like,
it's a
come on
shit
in.
show.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
So I thought the best thing to do was to give it its own channel, because if I get a strike, it's not going to affect Across the Pond. It will affect Codename Wired, but I think we play it fast and loose over there as well. So it's just nice that we can keep it all professional, because I've got a lot of new shit coming out as well for the show. So next year is going to be a lot different.
It
There'll be a lot.
is.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So we've got
We're,
a lot of
That's like my word for 2023. Hashtag new shit.
new shit. Yeah,
New shit. Because why not? Like,
We're getting a little bit more professional.
New shit.
only a smidge, not too much. Hey Pete, thanks for stopping in.
So we're actually in the process of putting up some new shirts as well with our new logo and whatnot.
Ooh,
So
fancy.
we're gonna go ahead and ask the chat to come up with some hashtags of what was it? Shit that the three of us say
Mhm.
to add to the shirt, just random
Mhm.
stuff.
Yep.
So we were toying around with the idea of hashtag tactical nap and numb bum and
Hashtag
I
I forgot about
whatever.
Num Bum.
Hashtag
whatever. Whatever.
That's for you,
sloganisms
Duchess.
that we come up with.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a better one for Duchess. Hashtag.
Hey, Duchess, guess what? Shut up.
And thank you, Matt, aka Sewer Rug, for that. Really enjoyed that. I just sit here and press it randomly because I like him. Oh,
The random voices throughout the show is going to be absolutely hilarious. I can't wait to see what you've come up with for bumpers.
oh yeah, we've got quite a few new bumpers. I've actually worked out finally. It's only taken me a couple of years how to work out volumes of bumpers and intros. So you lovely people who listen to it with earphones, you will not. I will not have to put a warning may cause deafness before our shows because I know Jay used to go semi-deaf whenever I used to play a bumper. So I worked out that there's lots more bumpers and little bits and pieces we're going to be doing, and it'll be good fun. We're going to make it a lot more interactive, I think is another word.
We've already got a third vote for "Shut Up, Duchess."
Woo!
I like hashtag
That's good. We need to find one for Angela as well.
And yeah, because I was like, what do I say? I don't even know. Shit just flies out of my mouth. I just talk. Because hashtag social anxiety.
We got to get a new intro song because the current one sucks. I don't know about that, pal. The intro is from the great Anthony Ramella. So.
Yeah. We're not worthy.
We could do the Aussie thing, just play it backwards. See what
Ooh,
it
I
comes
love
out.
backmasking.
The cartel
I love
show.
it.
The cartel show. Gotcha. Adam's show intro.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
it's a bit of a Bruce Springsteen shit for the weight screen. I keep forgetting to change it. I went through a stage of every week doing a different song, but then I got like 3 songs in and I just couldn't bother to do it. Just left it. But there's a lot more coming on that side as well. But all the shows so Across the Pond, my show, and Codename Wide are all having a big, what's the
Facelift.
word? Facelift, yeah. My
So
show
we've,
got renamed. So that's been
Really?
renamed
What is it
as
now?
well. Oh, shit. Fuck me. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head.
Looking for his paper he wrote it down on.
See, I'm prepared. I've got the old notebooks. I've got fuck
Oh,
tons
hold
of
it
them
up.
now.
Hold it up. I want to see your notebook.
Oh, there's the camera.
Oh, I love that. That looks
Mm.
awesome. I like your Hamsa. I like it.
Yeah. That's Tribal Buddha's logo.
I love it.
We've got Jay, loads of DHDs.
Oh, yeah. Chess.
And then also we've got a twist, which is one of the worst liquids I've ever tasted. But I like.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't like it either. I was like, eh.
It's sort of, it gets you behind the ears. You're like, oh shit, that's not nice.
Is that what inspired the Sloan Sour mug?
Yeah. Well, similar. That drink was that drink itself was my own concoction because we went to some restaurant that do like the slushy machines. So I decided just to go along this huge line of slushies and do a little bit of each, and it was fucking horrendous. The new show is called "Let's See If He Gets It Right Live."
Okay.
Well, second in line was watching him fuck up a stream for an hour. That was in second place. And then third place was cunt. So
Everybody's a
well,
little bit of a cunt sometimes.
well, I
Oh
decided
my
every
God.
year just let chat choose a new name for the show. So that's what we're going with. I'm happy cunt didn't win, but it would have been funny. Duchess says no code name wide tomorrow. This is a lie.
The
But,
show must go on even without Duchess.
yeah, but the reason for this show was because we wanted to talk about our highlights and lowlights of the past year. I was thinking about it, and the whole year was pretty much a highlight. I don't think we had a show that I didn't enjoy doing.
Well, the shows were great. We didn't have an issue with shows or guests or anything like that. Just in general,
Life shit. Oh my
About shows, I was like, what bit didn't I like?
Man.
No, it's definitely not the show. It's definitely life shit. I mean,
2022 was rough for me.
I was on a mental health leave of absence from my old job for a majority of the year. Finally got things under control and got a new job that I still currently have and absolutely love still. I mean, Angela and Nick had to move like 4 times.
Yeah. Had to hire a
It's
lawyer.
literally
Like,
been the year has definitely been a roller coaster for all of us.
yeah. But like I'm like really trying to celebrate like the tiny wins in life. And like for me, I'm like, I started driving again. That's a big win. You know, yeah. Am I heavily medicated? Yeah, but who cares? I'm driving again. That, you know, that was a big win for me. You know, I feel like I'm finally at a place here where life is pretty peaceful, you know, and it's not like so crazy. Like none of that. We did go to Disney World in January, and that was fun because, you know, there was like nobody there. You know, we all got COVID again. Like, you know, that part sucked.
COVID's coming back round again, isn't it?
Yeah. But this was just like in August. August was a really bad month for me, and it always is a bad month for me anyway. So I don't know, like, but I'm like just like, okay, you know, hey, I lived through this bad crap, right? We all have lived through some bad crap, and I'm like, cool. I want to celebrate the good things. So I'm like, wow, you know, like I'm really, you know, working hard on all of my affiliate stuff. And I'm loving like all the brands that I'm working with. You know, I also got a new job and I went back to what I've been doing for 25 years, which is instructional design. You know, I'm a trainer. Like that is my life's mission. You know, I am a content person all around. You know, I teach you how to do things, and you know, I try to make everything fun. You know. But yeah, this year was rough.
It just reminds me. So you guys will know it's a country song. What's that song? We going through hell, just keep on going. Who was that? Rodney Atkins. If I got that right.
I don't know who that is.
Basically, he was saying if you're going through shit, don't stop, keep going. You'll come out the other side.
That's right.
It's been a really weird year, as well as obviously we've got to like COVID was still going, but
like you went to Egypt, that was rad.
Yeah, the little one got fucking COVID.
Yeah, well, yeah,
that was horrendous. I'm never going back to Egypt again. Yeah, we went to Egypt. That was right. I would have happily gone to Scotland or something and spent fucking a quarter of the money and probably had a better time. But it is what it is. But for me as a year, it's been mental. My little one, obviously, he's just over 1 now. He's standing. He's starting to walk. He ain't fucking sleeping, but it's gone the opposite way for sleeping. So between 2:30 and 6. If you ever want me, just call me because I'll be up with his kid. Just fucking moaning. But no, he's a great kid. I can't go wrong. I'm not going to have another one. I can tell you that.
That's what we all say.
If it was anything like this one, he's a beast. He's feral.
Your second one's always worse than your first
Yeah,
one.
then that's the last nail in the coffin. But life-wise, it's just ticking over. It's just been one thing after another, really. But that's genuine. Obviously, the Queen died. That was a big thing for us.
Absolutely, that was.
We got King Sausage Fingers now, who likes having eggs thrown at him. Every time he goes out, someone eggs him, which says an awful lot. So, but apart from that, hello, Trouble.
Hello.
Oh,
Aww.
has Dad been behaving himself, or has he been naughty?
She can't hear you. I got the
You can't hear headphones.
Oh, yeah, don't miss the sleepless nights. We never started with sleepless nights.
Yes.
Yes? Has that been good?
I'm like a doctor, and I turned into Louisa. You said it's a Louisa.
What was that?
Headphones in.
You got the headphones in. So, Angela, if I had to say to you, what would be your top 3 things?
Sounded a little like Adam when he was drunk.
No one could have understood me if I had a bit of drink. What would be your top 3 things you would like to happen in 2023? Could be to yourself, it could be for your family, it could be for the country, it could be for anything. What would be the top 3 things?
Okay, this is kind of like I'm learning a lot about sustainability, and that's something that I personally would like to see a lot more companies get behind. It's more than just recycling. So it's about making sure that, it's easy to look at it like in the coffee industry. Make sure that the farmers that are growing your coffee beans, like fair trade, they were paid fairly for their wages. Just like more goodness, I would like to see, people being nice to each other and not so clappy back so quick. For the second one, I would like to see TikTok stop ruining songs. I'm going to go on my little soapbox for a second. And look, I love that, all the younger than me, Gen Z people are absolutely in love with Wednesday, and it's a great show. But if I don't need to hear the Lady Gaga song with your dog videos, those don't. How? Every TikTok is the same songs. Can we back off the trends a little bit? You're killing it. Not in a good way. You're killing it. And then, man, I don't know. I feel like I have so much to be grateful for that it's hard for me to I'm not a very selfish, forward thinking person. So wanting something for myself is not, I always think about everyone else first.
What about for your family? For your last thing, is there anything you'd like for the family?
Well, I actually asked my kids today. I'm glad you're asking me this. I asked them because I was like, you know what? I want to know. I said, guys, what can I do to be a better mom to both of you? And they were like, what? I said, no. This is not a trick loaded question. What can I do? What can I work on to be better? And my son didn't have anything to say because he knew better. No. But my daughter said, hey, I really appreciate it. Like sometimes I joke with you and you don't realize that I'm joking. And I say, I'm just kidding. And then you come back and say, well, that really hurt my feelings. And I'm like, okay, well, sometimes it's hard for me to assess when you're like making a joke. So just, I'm like, so it was cool that we had that like really candid, very like hard conversation, because it helped me be more self-aware that she is joking with me and calm down. Like it's not a big deal. So I don't know. I wanted to see, those I think are like my three things. I don't even know if I answered your question, Sloan. I feel like I just gave a politician's
You
answer.
did.
Like, but I don't know, like to just be more self-aware, like, and not in a bad, like in a positive way, like speak less, listen more, like love.
Billy Lee says
I
she's
love
too
it.
scared to ask her three. Josh, what about you?
Then they asked me, sorry, Josh, like what they could do to be better for me. Like it opened the lines of communication I was really shocked. And I told my daughter, I was like, like maybe pick up a little bit more than you do. And my son, I was like, River, school. And he's like, oh, I knew it. I'm like, of course you knew it. Like, he's a horrible student. Horrible. And it's because he just hates it. He'll sit there all day on video games, man.
But some kids are just not built for school. But I wasn't.
No.
But you have to do it. And they don't
He's
teach
very
you
engineering minded. So he wants to like take shit apart and put it back together. He doesn't care about prepositional phrases.
Yeah. It has no impact on his life, school or not. It's something you have to do. Or you and your parents get in trouble if you don't turn up. Josh, what about you?
Well, I know this coming year, we're going to try to do a bit more traveling. We are still 100% going to Texas. Probably March, April-ish. We're just trying to work on flight. There's like no direct flights. Everything's connected.
Yep. You got to
Doesn't matter
switch
whether
somewhere.
we fly out of Providence, Boston, or Connecticut.
Yep. You got to always change planes right there in like Baltimore.
Yeah, I think it was pretty much like everything's going into Baltimore.
Yep.
But we're definitely planning on a Texas trip. We are obviously going back to Disney next month with the kids. The Texas trip will be no kids. We're gonna spend a lot more time as a family this year. It is a bit difficult with the hours that I work, and I work 2 hours away from home, but it's just something that we've made a conscious decision with, is to be more together. And
I love that.
Love the kids. Maddie's still a bit young to understand the needing to pick up after herself and whatnot, but we've slowly rolled that into Mackenzie's routine and everything else. And she's been picking up new pieces of the routine pretty frequently, and she's picked up on it real quick. So
that's great.
It's no easy task. So
that's a good one, Josh. Like more time with your family. Like I feel, and I'm sure you can relate. Like, it feels like we just blinked, and I'm like, my daughter's 16. Like, when the hell did that happen?
This whole year is over.
I know.
In 6 hours.
Yep.
It's crazy. It literally feels like I just took the leave of absence from the old job.
Time flies. As I was saying, I can't believe my little one's just over 1. He was 1 in October.
Steve, we are going to the DFW area. We're going to go visit Angela and Nick. Maybe we'll be down there for an episode.
That could be
I don't know.
cool.
Who knows what 2023 will bring?
Right?
Yeah.
The end of the year, aren't you guys coming over here to the States? Is that still a plan?
That is still the plan. If it goes the way it's supposed to be going, we should be coming over. I know my mum and my dad want to go over and see. We got family over there, so I think she's doing a meetup as well. So we might try and piggyback that over there, so I can at least see some family, and then we'll do a bit of a road trip because he'll be 2 and a bit by then. So he's just shit at traveling at the moment. He's an absolute
Jeez, you
nightmare.
guys are gonna have to
traveling.
spend like a month over here.
Yeah, it's going to be a long one. So it will be a lot. It will be a very, very long trip. So that's why I said, sod it. If we're going to do it, we'll do it properly. It's been years since I've been over. So
And T's never been here, right?
Nope, she's never been over there. Sorry. So she's looking forward to it. So we've got that planned, and I'd just get healthy. I think that's like my only plans. I just want people to stop fucking just stop. What's the word? Bullying. It's just fucking well annoying.
I have one thing to say to the world: just stop being an asshole.
See, it's. Oh, did you lean on the light?
Hundy P, Josh. Hundy P.
It's something.
See, it's
Power
all
didn't
right.
go out. I'm still here.
See, it's all right. Like people being an arsehole, but it's just the way it just gets blown out of proportion. Like you see on the news, just this abhorrent racism and just bigotry and shit like that, and then it just gets passed around, and then it's just there's a constant stream of this shit. And you say to people, the only people turn to racism or some sort of ism is because they've got nothing smart to say, so they jump to the easiest thing, which is just to be fucking racist.
It's fear.
And I know social media. It's always going to be there, which I can understand. It's going to be there. It's just I just want people to stop making it so public. Isn't the word? So I think the right way of putting it. If you've got nothing nice to say to someone, or if you can't string together a decent sentence, just don't fucking say anything.
The old Bambi rule.
It's like,
Yep.
But there's so much of it. It's ridiculous. Then you look at what's his face, fuck face unstoppable. I call him that Andrew Tate. Some of his stuff. Oh my god, really, mate? Well, he's just been nicked in Romania. You just think people like that. It's just so bad for these young boys.
I agree.
And I think they want to bring in that safety bill for the online, so it will stop kids. If kids want to see it, they'll fucking see it.
Right.
And if these people want you to see it, they'll find a way of getting you to see it. But I just think we need to have less of it. Less time on your phone, less time on social media, and just get out and run around in a park and play
Be in the
silly
moment.
buggers.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was bad. Where did I go the other day? I took the missus out somewhere, and we went to a restaurant, and everybody, every kid, every adult was like this. Not even a conversation. And there was her. I said to the missus, I swear there was on a first date because he looked really awkward. And the whole date, they were both sitting there, this on their phones. Didn't say one word to each other.
Oh wow.
See,
And it made me
we
think.
don't go out in a group very much anymore. Like our circle of friends has definitely gotten a lot smaller over the years. But what we would try to do is get everybody to stack their phones on the table, and if they ring or vibrate or what have you, the first one to pick it up pays the bill for the table.
Similar to what I do at my dad's pub. My dad's been going to the same pub since he was 18, and he's now in his 60s. And they have a rule: if you pick your phone up, you put a $5 in the pot. And you can't get kids not to pick up their phones. Don't get me wrong; they're a fucking great tool. If you want to find a bit of information out, you can use your phone for keeping in contact. But it's just people are just obsessed with these things. But that's what I want to see in 2023. less people on their phones, getting out there and enjoying yourself. And if you've got nothing nice to say, just don't fucking say anything.
Yeah,
Less
definitely.
keyboard warriors, I think, is another thing. The old keyboard trolls. We've all seen it. Some of us have probably been at the wrong end of it and have received it. And there's no real
And
need.
there's a difference there's a huge difference in trolling. There's some that do it for the absolute shits and giggles, like our good friend Dwayne. And then there are some who do it to be spiteful and hurtful.
You can tell the difference. That's the thing. So that's what I think. That's what we need to do moving forward. They talk about the woke society of nowadays. It's like, in one way you can understand what they're saying, in another way you think no, you don't agree. But it doesn't help when the people that are like pushing the agendas, the other agendas, are behind a keyboard, and things just get too blown out of proportion. Just let people live their lives. Let them enjoy themselves. If they're not fucking you off, and if it's not, just leave them alone. And if it is fucking you off, this planet is big enough. Walk away. So that's my that's my little rant for the end of the year. If you can't be good, just be honest. Say I'm a dick. I'm gonna walk away.
I'm just an asshole anyway.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm just gonna.
All right,
try
before we move on any further, and we're actually coming to the 20-minute mark, the rest of the show, we're gonna hear a quick word from our sponsor.
You keep cutting out, Josh, but I guess what you were saying.
Am I still cutting out?
No, better.
No, you're not.
Awesome.
Okay, so you guys, like, y'all know that we're all not all there, right? That's what makes it interesting
God, no.
and fun. So we have this thing that we do in our house that I've done literally for years now, and we call it the Deadpool list. And what it is by New Year's Eve before midnight, you have to name some celebrities who you think are going to die in 2023. So one of them can be like an obvious one. Like, I'm sure a lot of people last year were guessing the Queen, unfortunately, And then one's like a total surprise, kind of like, when you're watching the Grammys and you're like, whoa, this person died? Like, whoa, didn't even know that. And then like one that you're like, okay, yeah, that was pretty obvious. So like, I want to know like whose expiration date has 2023?
I'm gonna throw a really upsetting one out here, only because he's releasing a new album. I'm gonna say Ozzy.
Oh,
I saw an interview with him the other day, and he just released his album, and he does not look good.
no, he doesn't.
And if he's doing a massive tour, his heart's either gonna give out because he's obviously gonna go sober and push it too hard, or he's gonna revert back to drugs, and that'll do him in. I don't want to say it because I love Ozzy and I love Black Sabbath, but I reckon Ozzy.
I too am going to go with a musical talent, but I'm going Mick Jagger.
Oh. So you guys are guessing like seriously from just like being older and having like just being older and having a lot of health problems. Okay.
That one I will.
I'm going to go.
Those two are definitely like, it could be obvious because they are older. They have come from storied pasts. They have continuing health problems. Those are definitely going to be, could be part of
Mhm.
the 2023 downfall. Just because of those issues alone.
I'm gonna go with Mick Mars, the lead guitarist of Motley Crue, because he also he's completely now absolutely retired from music. The band wished him well, all the love in the world, and he is done because he is just getting to a place where his spinal and bone issues that he has he just can't. So how about a surprise that you're like, no way, this person. So like who's like your big shocking left field? Who is it?
That's a good one.
Somebody that nobody saw coming.
Keanu Reeves.
Ooh.
Just because he's in peak shape and how well he's been doing with the John Wick films and how he's getting up there even more now. Because he went through a dry period, really, didn't he? And the John Wicks have come in and they're going up. I want to say Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
I'll be fucking well upset if he goes, but...
Right? He's a good man.
Well, Ramella's saying Ashton Kutcher. We've had Bert... I don't know.
Kreischer?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Um,
And David Stamborough? I don't know who that is either.
Oh, not David Attenborough, Connor. That will be a sad day when David Attenborough dies.
Oh, Tribal,
Oh,
Dolly Parton.
Savannah.
Don't you kill Dolly Parton. Don't you kill Dolly Parton in 2023. Absolutely not.
So you could even go Tom Cruise.
I'm going to have to go with Mark Wahlberg.
Just because.
I mean,
Surprise.
His mom passed away earlier this year, or at the end of last year. I can't remember. Granted, I mean, he is in peak shape. He constantly works out, but he's like the hometown guy. He's from Boston.
Mm-hmm.
He is from Boston. So, if we lose one of the celebrity Wahlbergs, state's going with more shit than it already is. I mean, we also have John Krasinski and stuff like that, but
I see thinking about it, you could even go someone like The Rock because he's so pumped up.
Right.
His heart just gonna give out one of these days, or like Stallone or someone like that.
Well, Stallone's on the older side. The Rock, that's tough. That would definitely have to be like a freak accident kind of thing, because when he does his workouts and everything is done the right way. He eats the right way. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't, he leads that healthy lifestyle. If this were 20 years ago when he was still wrestling, yeah, I could probably see him, biting the bullet. But in the next 20 years, no.
Oh, we've got Oprah Winfrey. We got
that bitch can go.
Amelia Clark. They have a Wahlburger where you are, Josh.
Wahlburgers.
There's plenty of Wahlburgers here.
Yeah.
I think in Massachusetts alone, there's 4 of them. But the original one is in Hingham. I've been to that one. I've been to the one at Fenway. And I've been to the one in Dorchester.
Is Jerry Springer still alive?
Yes.
Unfortunately. That guy just screams pedophile to me. I don't know why.
Do you know, for many years I thought that
Jay
was
Leno
real when
too.
I was a kid.
Leno, too. He just screams pedophile. I mean, Didn't want to mention it to Brian because he was writing for Leno, but guy screams pedophile.
I'm gonna change mine. I'm gonna change to Pee Wee Herman.
Oh no, I love Paul Rubens. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna change it to.
No, him and Dita Von Teese go like antiquing every weekend. I love it. They do.
So did you know you're still like?
They're best friends. I love it.
Didn't he get caught wanking in a cinema?
Oh my god, yes! Like in the 80s when
Oh,
like
wanking was
that industry,
appropriate.
like when you couldn't just like look it up online, you know?
Oh, was it a sex theatre thing?
Yes. And
Yeah,
I'm
Oh,
like,
I thought- I thought he was like going to watch something like, I don't know. Small soldiers.
no.
No, he wasn't
something.
sitting there wanking at the Silence of the Lambs, dude.
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like,
Maybe it was the Silence of the Whams.
Shaving Ryan's Privates.
oh god.
Oh, we got Chris Hemsworth.
That would be a kick in the dick.
Oh, he's got this
The
like
MCU.
crazy like National Geographic thing coming out that looks
Like
really
survival show,
interesting.
yeah.
Well, it's like it's actually this is weird. See, here we go, full circle. It's actually about like living your best life and how like the very last episode is about death. And I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to get like all weird and crazy, but like that's just really weird that we're talking about this. And then Chris Hemsworth, I don't know. It's all related. Yes, full circle. I
Hashtag
love
full
that.
circle.
Love it. Like I'm like obsessed with like my watch has like the moon phases. I'm like everything because everything to me is nothing is by accident. Everything is by like firmly believe that. Like if you guys want to read a book that will change your life, read this book called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. And it's like when you want something, everything in the universe conspires to make it happen. Like I firmly believe that. But it's not like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. Well, okay, everything comes with a price theory. Like, you know, you could lose like your great super Aunt Bessie, and like that's how you're getting your $1 million. So like kind of be careful what you wish for kind of thing. But like, I don't know. Yeah. I really believe that because like I've looked back and been like, you know.
Isn't that a Terminator quote? No fate.
No fate for what we make.
I don't know.
Oh. Right. Let me get Spotify up.
Yeah, so it's song time, everybody. Here we are at the end of the show. For those who don't know, I believe we got a couple of new names, especially Connor. So
Yeah.
Here at the end of the show, we pick up 2 songs.
Josh, lean forward.
Yeah, come closer to the computer, Josh.
Is it okay now?
Yeah.
That's better.
Oh God.
So
2022 going out with a bang.
So we pick 2 songs, each of us, and then the chat will pick a couple of songs from the chat to add to our Spotify playlist that Adam hasn't fucking updated.
It's been updated.
Maybe I'm still listening to the old one.
Probably.
Yeah, no, we've got the ultimate playlist. It's just easier. So I'm merging all the old songs into it, and it's just carried on. Because I deleted the old one, but I've managed to got the list of the songs. So it's called the old. So I always put the link in chat for people. But whoever hashtag, oh no, don't. Yeah, whoever's hashtag do it for Anthony Ramella, you've only put one. So there you go. On the ball.
Look, I am. Look. Everything in the universe conspires. Like,
Right.
Who's kicking it off?
me?
Angela goes first.
Oh God. Okay. So my 2 songs, because it's New Year's, like I'm feeling like a little inspired here. I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. Woo. And Party Rock by LMFAO. Because why not? Party Rock's in the house tonight.
I haven't heard that in so long.
I know. That's why I was like, you know what? F it.
Just because we were talking about him a little bit earlier, I'm going to go with Ozzy Osbourne, Straight to Hell. It's actually a really good tune. And the next one, No More Mr. Nice Guy by Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper is a straight badass and a very humble human being. I got to meet him when I was a kid at a wedding.
That's awesome.
My two songs were a bit weird. First one, because I found the album, I listened to it. Wonder Boy by Tenacious D. Because it's a fucking epic tune. And because of the name of the song, of the show, Looking Back Over My Shoulder by Mike and the Mechanics. It came on the radio and I thought it just been stuck in my head for the last couple of days. So let's get it out there. So if people in chat throw in song names, has it been going? Yeah.
I have to give a shout out to Ian with his Turn, Turn, Turn by the Birds. Like, that's a good tune, dude. There is a reason.
I'll definitely add in that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a right here song.
Jeez, where is everybody?
They're all drinking, man. It's they're not at home in their jammies like we are partying.
Duchess already left because we kept telling him to shut up.
Oh no, y'all kept telling him shut up. I'm nice to Duchess.
I'm nice to Duchess.
See, on this show, we are all collectively one.
Oh,
Hey, Duchess,
okay.
guess what? Shut up.
Right. Do you guys want to pick some songs? There's a couple in there.
Turn, turn for sure.
Turn, turn, turn.
By the Birds.
Oh shit.
Sweet Dreams. Who the hell is that? Eurythmics?
Eurythmics.
Yeah.
Annie Lennox, you
Sweet
know.
dreams are made of this.
And Dave Stewart.
I've only listened to the Marilyn Manson cover for that.
That's the original, the Eurythmics. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh wow.
I'm taking that one.
Why you punish me?
Hootie.
I Only Want to Be With You's a good tune as well.
Yep.
For me, like all of those songs sound the same. Only want to be with you. Time. See, it all sounds the same.
Yep. Connor just brought up another one, Killer Queen.
Oh, Killer Queen's a great jam.
Should we take that one as well?
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
it's Queen.
Yeah, Hootie is a country boy now.
I know, so weird. Darius Rucker, One Country.
Darius Rucker, he's an amazing country artist.
I haven't heard any of his stuff.
No, give it a listen. He's really good, and they don't sound all the same.
Okay.
So that's gonna wrap us up. We got a couple of minutes here, just to do a little bit of housekeeping. In the next couple of weeks, when we come back, will be the beginning of season 3, and we're gonna have a lot more interaction. We're gonna have bumpers, and we're gonna have a couple of different segments. Definitely think you guys are gonna have even more of a fun time here in the chat.
So go subscribe right now before you forget because of this.
Head over to the YouTubes, and well, you're already there, but I'm gonna drop the link one more time
Before you imbibe.
Yeah, good. Do it before you're drunk.
Mm-hmm. Or whatever you imbibe.
Anyway, we're gonna have a new segment that some of the old school Grim Green. I gotta fix the noise suppression on my mic. Well, it's set on cardioid, so
Whoa.
it's not omnidirectional.
Oh no.
Anyway.
You're blowing me out of headphones, dude.
So some of the old school Grim Green subscribers will get a kick out of the name for our new segment that you guys are just gonna have to wait to see and hear. And bumpers and a bunch of other shit. And now I'm not so much saying we can't tell you what to do. I have a brand new mic, Ian. It is a Blue Yeti. It's probably my internet connection. And where was I going? Fuck.
Mm. How about Happy New Year, everybody?
I lost it.
Love you guys. May 2023 be amazing to everyone. Stu, get better. We're here for you. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for spending
Patreon.
a little night with us. Oh,
Join
yeah,
that shit.
too.
Done telling you not to give us money. Give us money.
But it's New Year's Eve for half hour's time with me from the future.
You.
So I'll be
right,
out
everybody.
watching the fireworks.
Spinning, being in the moment, like we talked about. Great
Yeah,
way
don't
to
take
spend
my
it.
phone out. I think some of the guys around here are a bit early because they're already going off.
Well, you know, I'm in Texas, so everybody like goes crazy, and it's like guns and shit here. So that's what they're shooting
Oh.
off.
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I'm surprised we haven't started playing that wonderful game, Fireworks or Gunshots.
Yep.
But anyway, everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming out. We absolutely
Yes.
love you all for coming out.
Be
and
good
hanging
to
out
each other.
weeks.
Be good to yourself too.
Thanks for everybody else that's just tuning in. We're going to have a lot more fun for you guys. Connor, great seeing you here. Keep coming back every couple of weeks, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.